everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Inside Keedra's Kitchen. Thank you for joining me today. Listen, I have some really cool stuff. I have a dope guest today. Her name is Jessica with Events That Sparkle. But some of y'all have been asking me, texting me, inboxing me, messaging me for my macaroni and cheese recipe. Now, y'all know in the Black community, this is a sacred recipe, okay? So we're going to be making mac and cheese today. I'm going to show you how I make mac and cheese. And y'all can leave me alone and get out my messages and quit asking me, how can I get your macaroni and cheese recipe? Yes, I'm giving it away today. I need y'all to handle it with care, though, okay? All right. How you doing, Jessica?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining me inside Keedra's Kitchen. All right, so we start every episode with a beverage. All right, so grab your beverage. I got to look at my cheat sheet. Today we're drinking carrot, pineapple, apple, and ginger. It is fresh. I always get tongue-tied right here. It's cold. It's fresh, cold pressed. You see why I get tongue-tied? Fresh, cold pressed juice. It was juiced just a few hours ago, so it's like super, super fresh. All right, so cheers. Thank you for joining me. How's it taste?
Good.
Good? You like
I
it?
taste the ginger.
Yeah. So I top all of my drinks off with ginger because I just like that bite at the end. But it's really like refreshing, isn't it?
Yes. My dad used to juice like fresh carrots and apples and all that. So it reminds me of that.
Yeah. So you're not a stranger to fresh pressed juice.
No,
Yeah, it's good. So I can get carried away. Like I can really just like gulp this down, just like in one setting, and then grab another one. Like I love fresh pressed juice. It's so good. So I'm gonna take another sip. All right, Jessica, are you ready to make mac and cheese?
Yes, I'm excited.
Okay, can I tell your secret to them?
What's my secret? Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right. I'm going to tell her secret. Okay. Jessica has disclosed to me, so this is a perfect guest for this dish. Jessica has disclosed to me that she does not know how to make macaroni and cheese. So that's okay. We're going to get her together real quick today. Okay.
Yes, I love mac and cheese, but I'm excited to actually be able to make it now.
Yes. All right. Good. So we're going to get Jessica together. Okay, so here go my noodles. I already cooked the noodles simply because, we are creating a cooking show right now, and we're not about to sit around and wait for these noodles to cook. So I cooked them ahead of time, and bring it over here. Make sure that's not hot. I cooked them ahead of time, and I put a stick of butter in here. Okay, depending on how much noodles you make depends on how much butter you put in here. So I just eyed it because I can't tell you the ratio. I just eyed it. So I just put a stick of butter. If I wanted to put more, I could very well put another stick of butter in here, but I don't want to. Okay. So excuse me. You can put however much butter in here that your heart desires. All right? Okay. So
hi, I'm Jessica with Events That Sparkle. You can check us out online at events-that-sparkle.com or Instagram at events.that.sparkle.com. We're also on LinkedIn, Facebook, and TikTok.
All right, so we're going to make a cheese sauce, okay? All right, so I'm going to turn this lower burner on. I'm going to turn it on medium. And the base of my cheese sauce is, now there's going to be some ingredients you're going to be like, you're putting that in macaroni and cheese? And when you taste it, you'll be like, oh, she put that in macaroni and cheese, okay?
Okay.
So grab a whisk over there. Perfect. All right, so we're going to put this cheese, this is heavy whipping cream, okay? So I'm just going to put this heavy whipping cream in here. I probably don't need as much as I have. Or if I need more, I'll put more in there. Okay, so we just pour some heavy cream in the pot. We're gonna let that warm up. So you see it's starting to warm because it's starting to bubble. Now, I only use 2 cheeses for my macaroni and cheese, okay? This is a sharp cheddar cheese, all right? So while I'm gonna put some of that in here, you can kind of stir it a little bit. And what we're gonna do is let that cheese just melt, all right? And I have it on medium heat. And I don't want it to melt too quickly because I don't want to burn the cheese. Okay, so I'm gonna actually put some more cheese in here. But I have another, I'm not gonna put too much because I have another type of cheese. Now, this is where the secret begins, y'all. I'm so nervous about giving out this recipe because, like I said, mac and cheese is just the same. Like, people, like, literally call me and be like, people that I don't normally talk to, like, period, outside of Facebook or something. Like, yeah, like, hey, can I get a recipe for your macaroni and cheese? Like, what? So I'm like really, really nervous, but I'm gonna go ahead and get this guy. Give it to you. And I'm nervous. I know some people are like, girl, it's just macaroni and cheese. Get over it. But this macaroni and cheese is so good. Okay, you'll see. I'm gonna show you.
Well, I'm excited.
Okay, I'm excited for you. All right. So this first, I want you to smell it. Does it smell good? Like smoky.
Oh yeah, it doesn't smell like typical cheese.
Yeah, it's real smoky. So I think it smells so good. And maybe it's just me because I just love.
Because you're a chef. So
I just love food. Like, I'm just here for the food. Okay, so maybe it's just me. But go ahead and keep stirring that a little bit. Yeah, you're good. So this is actually a double smoked cheddar.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And you want to taste it before we put it in there?
Yeah, I'll taste it.
Okay, go ahead, take a pinch. Girl, you can take more than that. You better taste that cheese, girl.
I just the smokiness.
Yeah, isn't it really, really good? Okay, so yeah, so that's what we're gonna put in here. Okay. I know I can hear somebody in my head, and don't worry, we're gonna get there, and you know who you are because I know what you're saying. We're gonna get there, okay? But first, I want to get this cheese in here. Somebody's sitting back there talking about some salt, and don't worry, it's coming. The salt is coming, but I first want to get this cheese in here because cheese can be salty, and so I just don't want to overpower the cheese sauce with salt. Okay.
That makes sense.
So we're actually going to add a little bit of more heavy cream. All right, while you're doing that, I'm gonna reach under you, and this right here is sour cream. So while you're stirring that, I'm gonna add some sour cream to my hot noodles. All right, and then in addition to some sour cream, now I told somebody that I put this in there. And it was like somebody, she's an older lady, and she was just like, oh my God, no. And I'm like, lady, listen, you ain't had this burger and cheese. Oh my God, yes, okay.
Don't think about the breakdown, think about the final
Yes.
product.
But we have some sweetening condensed milk, okay? So I'm gonna throw this in there too. Now, the reason why I put this sweetening condensed milk in there because the macaroni and cheese is not gonna be sweet at all. However, the flavor of it pairs very, very well with that sharp cheddar cheese that we just put in there. So I'm going to, now, if your macaroni and cheese ain't sound, y'all, hold on,
I hear it from here.
Daijah said she hears it. Got the microphone up.
Oh, okay.
I know she probably would have like, what is she down there doing? This is crazy.
Like, all the way in.
It's funny that she brings her body towards it instead of bringing the bowl up.
Oh, this is true. But I'm bringing the macaroni and cheese. I mean the microphone, so y'all can hear. Because y'all know that sound is important when you make a macaroni and cheese, right? You do.
Well, I know now.
Okay, yes. The sound is really important when you're making macaroni and cheese. Okay.
It gotta sound sticky.
Yes, it has to sound that sticky sound. Okay. If it don't sound like this, it ain't right yet. Okay. And instead of adding salt in there, I'm actually going to add salt to here. Now, you have to smell this. Everybody comes in here. This is the salt that I use. Smell good?
I don't know what these things are supposed to smell like. I never smelled my ingredients.
Jessica,
I was like, oh,
everybody,
okay.
Jessica's like, okay, it smells good. But everybody that comes in here, when they smell this, they're like, ooh, that's good.
They probably like,
do it again.
Cook.
Do it again. Okay, we're going to do it over. Do it again, Jessica. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Yes. So, this is the salt that I use.
Okay.
Perfect. There you go. Perfect. This is a smoked sea salt. It's a smoked sea salt. So you may smell that smoke.
I've never had the smoked sea salt, just regular sea salt.
Yep. So you may that's what you smell, that smokiness. That's what everybody smells. And they come in here and they're like, oh my God, this smells so good. And Jessica's just like,
I don't know what it smells.
Okay. No, you're good, Jessica. I'm just teasing. All right, so smoked sea salt. That's gonna give it some salt, and it's gonna give it another layer of smokiness. I like smoky flavored macaroni and cheese with the cheddar cheese. It's really, really good. Okay, how you doing with this cheese? Let me sit down right quick. That's okay, Jessica. We're gonna get you together today. All right, it's coming along. Again, you don't want it to like cook too fast and melt too fast, because then you don't want it to burn on the bottom. Okay.
So I'm making sure it's not burning on the bottom.
Yes. Yep. Okay. So we're just gonna let it, and eventually it won't be stringy like that. Okay. It'll just be like a sauce, real soft and smooth. Okay. Here you go. I'm gonna add just a little bit more cheese to it. This is the smoked cheddar cheese. Get off there. All right. You have any questions so far? Okay. Jessica.
When we finish this, I'm gonna write all the steps down.
Jessica, do you cook?
Sometimes.
What you be cooking?
I cook chicken pasta. I make mashed potatoes from scratch.
Okay. Because I was just about to ask you, like, them mashed potatoes come from a box or from scratch?
No, yeah. My mom, she always made it from scratch.
Okay, good. Okay.
I made that kale with garlic and onions, green beans, garlic and onions. Okay. But the green beans come from the freezer bag.
Okay. We're going to work on that, okay? Call me, girl. We're going to work on it, okay? Okay. All right. So another secret ingredient that I put in here is I'm going to put like a pinch of nutmeg in here. Well, I'm going to put 2 pinches, okay? All right, and that should be good. And it's not going to taste like Christmas or Thanksgiving. But again, it's just like it pairs really well with the cheddar and the smoky flavor. Okay. All right. I'm going to get cleaned up really quick. So we're going to take a break. Jessica's going to keep stirring this cheese sauce, okay? And then we'll come back and we'll get into a little bit of conversation with Jessica. Hey, all you foodies. I have the experience just for you. You've heard of a staycation, you've heard of a vacation, even a friendscation. Well, we're taking foodcations. That's right, we're taking vacations just to eat. We're traveling to cities all around the world to experience the local food culture within that city. Jamaica, New Orleans, Vegas, Napa, France, Italy. We're going there so that we can eat good. For more information, visit my website, www.keedraskitchen.com, and click on Foodcation. Don't miss out. All right, so Jessica has got our cheese sauce together. Jessica, you want to try it?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's try it.
I'm afraid to get Jessica's feedback. All you gotta do is just like dip it in there. It's hot now, so you have to blow it, okay? I'm gonna let Jessica try it first.
Cheesy. I think it's gonna be good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. Right. We're gonna pour. I'm gonna pour this in here because it's gonna be hot. So I'm gonna get that. And yeah, just get that, and then you can stir that around in there.
Whoops.
You might want to hold it.
See, like I said, my wrist doesn't work. I'm trying here, Mom and Dad.
All right. Keep getting it in there, Jessica.
Okay.
I'm gonna pour just a tad bit more in here. There we go. That should be enough. All right. Then I have this baking pan that I'm going to go ahead and spray because when cheese cooks, then it tends to want to stick and harden. So this will make for like an easier cleanup. All right.
Done?
Yep, that should be good. All right. Let's get this in the pan, in the oven, and then we can have a little bit of conversation with Jessica about events that sparkle. Here we go. All right. I would, well, never mind. We'll just leave it like this. Okay. All right, we're going to take this to the oven, and then we'll be back, okay? Alrighty, so we just got the mac and cheese in the oven. Jessica, how you feeling about it?
I'm excited.
Okay, because y'all remember this is Jessica's first time making macaroni and cheese,
yes.
So I'm excited for you.
I love to eat it, so I'm excited now. I get to make it.
All right, cool. Jessica, welcome to Keedra's Kitchen. Tell us about, okay, so you are with Events at Sparkle. You're an event planner with Events at Sparkle. Mm-hmm. How did you get into event planning?
So I guess back in college, I had a major in the criminal justice field. And then I realized that the path I was going down, I was going to be kind of sad coming home, from work every day, studying like serial killers. So I was like, I think I should probably switch my major. So I have a little bit more happier life.
So what were you doing? What part of criminal justice? I don't know anything about criminal justice.
Oh, okay.
So what part of criminal justice had you studying serial killers?
Well, my minor was criminology, and so I kind of wanted to go in that pathway. I guess from high school, watching like all those criminal justice. Yeah. And we had a criminal justice classes. At my high school, so I took a bunch of those. It just kind of was like, oh, this is so interesting. And then just one day, just clicked like, okay, I'm gonna be so sad and depressed every day when I come home from work. So
hold on, wait a minute. I got another question. Criminology, what all that does that entail?
It's just like the study of
criminals?
Yeah. Honestly, I really don't remember what was in all those classes.
Okay, got it. No, I honestly did not know. Yeah.
Yes, I don't remember. I had different classes, but my minor was sociology and criminology. So I don't remember. I switched my major to PR after, and yeah, so I just decided, let me figure out what I want to do. And they were coming out with an event management class. I took that class, and the first day, my teacher showed us an Alice in Wonderland themed gala from start to finish. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's what I want to do. Yeah. So I told my parents, they were like, you want to do birthday parties? Why? And then I showed them that video, and then like the next day my mom was like, here's all the internships that you can.
Oh, nice.
Nice. So then I was like, okay, because you can see the full picture, you know, it's not just, you know, like birthday parties and stuff. So I interned at I interned at the Georgia Aquarium.
Okay, nice.
And then I had different jobs working in hotels before COVID. And then when COVID hit, of course, hotels kind of went down. And so we were all kind of furloughed. And so we were trying to figure out what to do. So I took a balloon class. And then when I took the balloon class, it just kind of blew up. I'm
literally.
That's funny.
Okay. So you do the whole like balloon garland.
Yeah, I know how to do the balloons, and we do balloons, but I've kind of shifted more into like event planning and design. So like bigger events, birthday dinners, birthday celebrations, baby showers, corporate events.
Okay,
I do engagement proposals, weddings.
Nice.
The
whole shebang. Okay, and I take it that you like it.
Yes,
a whole lot more than studying criminal.
Yes. I like it a lot more. Yes.
Okay.
So I'm very glad that I was able to shift into this, and you know, I surprised myself a lot because I of course wasn't planning to start my business when I did. It just kind of happened.
Yeah.
The goals are always to start my own business, but it was later down the road. But you know,
was it something else that you want to do before event planning, like starting your own business?
No, just work. I'm the type of person that likes to make sure that I know 100% what I'm doing before I do it. Yeah. So even though my goal was to start my own business, I always wanted to work for different companies so that I knew exactly what I was doing before. So I did want to work for like Coca-Cola and their event department and you know different places like that. But maybe one day they'll hire me to do something. A Christmas party or something like that.
Yeah, no, really, girl, you better put that out there and manifest it. Like, yeah, cool. Coke, you heard her. She wants you to call her so she can do your party. Okay.
Yes.
So anything that you specialize like in, like specifically within your events?
No, not really. I do a lot of engagement proposals, and so I guess that could be a specialty.
Oh, that's
cute.
Yeah,
we do. You know, the marquee, all of that. It's really nice. And then I just started doing this thing that I called a styled event. So it's kind of like a styled shoot, which is a fake event. But when I did that last year, we set up everything. It looked like really good, and then we were all kind of sad because we had to break it down, and nobody got to enjoy it.
Yeah.
So now,
so what was the purpose of it? Just to get content?
Yeah. So basically, to get content, you know, to showcase what all we can do, because most of the time, clients are hiring us, so we can only do what they want us to do or what their budget allows for us to do. So kind of coming together to do a styled shoot just kind of showcases what we can do with our vision. And so I just started doing this thing called a styled event where we come together, we set everything up, and then maybe 10 to 20 people come out afterwards. That way our efforts don't go to waste, but everybody can get professional photos and all of that. Nice. So yeah, I'm trying to do that every other month this year. So
nice.
Doing that is kind of turning into a specialty, and my engagement proposals, of course, I've been able to elevate those and make a lot of couples happy. And sometimes the couples come back and book me for their weddings.
Oh, nice. Okay. So since your events that sparkle, there's a sparkly thing most of the time?
Yeah, sparkles. That's part of my logo.
Yeah. Okay,
and
your shirt, and y'all gotta see her shoes too. Woo! Yes, girl, kick the leg up. Show them the sparkles. Jessica sparkles too.
I try to make sure, I brand myself.
Yeah.
My hair is not branded today, but most of the time I have light pink braids in.
Okay.
So.
Okay, no, it's cute, girl. Look, we was just here. I had another guest on talking about she's an author. She just wrote a book. Just talking about Black women and their natural hair. It's a children's book, actually, and just getting Black little girls to appreciate their natural hair. So, girl, yes, come with it. I like it. I like the blonde.
Oh, thanks, because it was red.
Oh, really?
A couple months ago. Yeah, so it's very, very famous.
Yeah, no, I like the blonde highlights. Do you have any, how long have you been doing this?
So I started my business right around COVID, so it's been almost 3 years. But then I was in the industry a couple years before COVID, from college until then.
Other than Coca-Cola, do you have any like guests that you wanna do an event for, or not guest clients that you wanna do any like who would be your like ideal client list? Go ahead and name them, girl. Put them out there because let me tell you this. So there was somebody that I started cooking for, right? And I had put them on my vision board. Less than a month later, I got a call to come cook for them.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
So put it out there. What would be your ideal your ideal client list?
When I work my way up to that,
no, girl.
No, I need practice before I get. I think I'm pretty good. I think my stuff looks good, but I need just a little bit more under my belt before I reach.
Do you have a mentor?
Hopefully I have one now. I just went to lunch with this lady over the weekend.
Okay,
so,
nice.
Yeah, it's been. I'm trying to figure out the route that I want to take my business and make sure that my mentor aligns with that. But I would choose 3. One would be Oprah. One would be Beyonce and Rihanna. So maybe eventually, that will happen.
Yeah.
But I do want to make sure that I perfect my craft so that I am 100% ready when given the opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, y'all call Jessica to do your event. I know what it's like to be not that you're not necessarily in the beginning stages of your career. However, you do acknowledge that there's more that you could learn and more that you could know. And so y'all call Jessica because I've been there before where, just waiting for the phone calls and looking for the clientele, you know what I'm saying? So that I can elevate myself. And it'll happen for you. You know what I'm saying? So, so y'all give Jessica a call if you're in the Atlanta area. Will you travel?
I will. I did a wedding this summer in Mexico.
Ooh, nice.
Yes, and then last year I did a wedding in Antigua.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, and then I did.
Was it Shawnee's wedding? No, because she just got married in Antigua. Was it Antigua? I'm talking about Shawnee O'Neal.
Oh, okay. No. I'm sorry. Is that Shaq's ex-wife? Yeah.
I think it was in Antigua.
I have no idea.
Okay. So then it wasn't her wedding then.
No, it wasn't her wedding. Okay. No. Sorry. I feel like after here, I feel like I've been living under a rock.
Right, you ain't hip to the seesaw, the cheddar cheese, and Shawnee O'Neal in Antigua.
Yeah.
Girl. It's cool though. No, you good. Okay.
But yeah, I do travel.
She did not like my smoked seesaw.
I never said I didn't like it. I just didn't smell anything. No. But I didn't know what I was supposed to smell.
No, I'm just messing with you. Because I kind of took that a little personal. I'm just playing with you, Jessica. It's totally all just jokes. I'm just playing with you. You're good. Okay, I'm sorry. Go back to Antigua.
I did 2 weddings out of the country.
Oh, nice.
And I did a proposal in Savannah, Georgia, and then I did a proposal. I think it was in Alabama.
So do you feel like you're moving strictly in the marriage and proposal route?
No. So proposals, I love. Weddings get to be a little tricky because you're dealing with different personalities. So my preference is more so upscale birthday parties, corporate parties. I have a lot of clients who reach out to me about their 50th and 40th birthdays, so those are always turn out nice. So that's kind of the route, birthday celebrations, a random celebration, I did a Friendsgiving back in November. So just nice adult kind of parties kind of sticking away from the weddings, but I don't mind, taking on weddings. I really like when I do proposals and then those clients book me for their weddings, because when I do the proposals, I get to know the groom, and then when I do the wedding, I get to know the bride. So then I know both, as opposed to if they just booked me, then most of the time the groom isn't involved.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, I wish you well in all of it. Like, it sounds like you're really excited and passionate about it.
Yeah.
So that's always a good sign, when you're looking for somebody to hire you.
Yes.
So y'all get
book me. I'm good at communication. So I know that's a thing now these days. So I always communicate.
Yeah.
You can check out my Google reviews.
We just had a conversation about that earlier. People ain't communicating, but
I understand the frustration, but it's a pet peeve of mine, so I make sure that I thoroughly communicate. When you check out my Google reviews, literally almost all of the people that wrote the reviews say that I was great at communication. So.
Oh, good. Good. All right, you guys, give Jessica a call. I think I smell macaroni and cheese.
Oh, yay.
Do you smell it? Jessica, just go. Go, Jessica. Just go, Jessica. No, you don't smell it?
I don't, but if I walk out and I come back in, I think it'll hit me in the face.
Okay.
Should I go try it?
No, don't worry about it. I smell it for the both of us.
Maybe there's something wrong with my nose.
I'm about to go get the macaroni and cheese out the oven, so we will be back. Okay?
Hi, this is Jessica with Events at Sparkle. I just finished making mac and cheese with Keedra from Keedra's Kitchen. You can check her out every Tuesday on YouTube.
All right. Let's see what we're talking about here. What you think?
I look good.
Is it good? Mm-hmm. It's hot. It just came out the oven. However, it's good. Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to make this.
Now, I'm about to get into my happy pants. It was so, you're so good. So creamy. You taste that. You don't taste the nutmeg, do you? You don't taste the nutmeg. You don't taste the sweetened condensed milk. But it pairs really well with the smoky taste and the cheddar. That is good. All right, y'all. Y'all know how I do. I'm about to get into this food really quickly, okay? I can't stop eating it. It's so good. You good? It's good? It's like, finally. Oh, no, I'm just messing with Jessica. Jessica, thank you for joining me inside Keedra's Kitchen. You look like you ready to continue to do.
I don't really talk much when
I'm about to join you, girl. Hold on. We gotta toast to you. Join the Keedra's Kitchen. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. All right. I will see you next time. We're about to finish up this macaroni and cheese. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Jessica. Holla at Jessica. Hire Jessica. And we'll see you later.